Hi there crafters, and today I've got a design team package from Alina Crafts, and I'll show you quite a few products that I've received in this month's package. So there are quite a few things and I want to get through them pretty quickly. I have made a few samples but not using every product, so I will link all the items in the description box below, but I will urge you not to buy straight away, because on the is it the 10th and then the 11th of November, there's going to be a huge sale and up to 75% off a lot of Alina's products. So what I tend to do is I go to AliExpress app on my phone. I go to account and then click on following. And these are all the stores on AliExpress that I follow. So I scroll until I find Alina's store, and then when you click on that, it will automatically highlight the 11th of the 11th sale. So yeah, so it's the 11th of November. And on that you will get lots of discounted items here. So when you come to something that you really fancy the look of, for me, for example, it's these circle dies here. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to add them to my cart. Okay, and I've clicked on a few things that I like the look of. So I like the look of these dies, these lovely Christmas layering dies here, and I'm going to add them to my cart. And I'm going to click on which ones. I'm going to click on them all, to be fair. So I'm going to click on them, add it to my cart. I'm going to click on them, add to my cart, and I'm going to click on them, add to my cart. Okay, so I've got 74 items in my cart. Well, here at the top I've got all the stuff I've got in Alina's cart here. So I've got some foliage dies, I've got some tape, the double-sided tape, some foam tape. I don't know whether they're going to be in the sale, but I've left them in my cart for now. Okay, and there's going to be quite a few pence off this in the UK. So when it comes to the sale day, a lot of these products will have already dropped in price, and then I'm going to buy. So there's just a tip for you. And then I can click on all of Alina's items. It'll give me a total price here, so it's about £54 for all those items that I've got in my cart, and then I can just check them all out on the 11th and save a few pounds. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's how I look at AliExpress on the app on my phone. So yeah, feel free to add things to your cart, but you don't have to check out straight away. You can go on there on sale day and then check out. Bob's your uncle, and you've saved yourself a few pounds, pennies, whatever. Okay, so on to the design team package now. First off, I've got these brand new, they're sort of like they look like raindrops. They're clear beads, and there's lots of different sizes in them. So I hope you can see that. Oh, sorry, I'm not getting a very good focus on my camera. There's lots of different sizes in there, some large ones and some really tiny ones. So I absolutely love those. I should be buying some more of those because I love them. Next up, I asked Alina, in Alina's last release, there are lots of different paper clips. So I think you get about 20 or 30 in a pack of each individual design. So I asked Alina just to send me a few of lots of different ones. So in the pack here, she has sent me, oh, let's just open this, I haven't opened it yet. She has sent me lots of different ones. Let's see if I can open this up. So I've got a bow there, paper clip. So let's grab some cardstock. Yeah, so that's a bow, and there's a dog there in a red one. There's an aeroplane there. I think these are really adorable. Cats, look! Oh, you know how much I love my cats. So there's a cat one there. There's a heart here, like that. There's a sort of a diamond ring there, so you could have that on there. Yeah, there's that one. What's this one? Oh, looks like a book, I think. Is this a book? Yeah, it's a book. There's a horse. Oh, can't get him on my card. Get on. Yeah. What else we got? Oh, there's an envelope here. I just thought these are absolutely adorable. Oh, there's a flamingo. So have a look around Alina's shop and you will see lots and lots of different... Oh, there's a diamond here. So, yeah, there's all sorts to be had. So, yeah, there's a diamond there. That's actually supposed to... Let's open that up a bit more. There we go, there's a diamond there. Oh, there's a star here, look. Let's grab that one. There's a star. Oh, there's another cat there, look. And then there's a star, which is a sort of levered one there. So I think they're really, really adorable. So there's just a few of what there are in the shop, and most of them, I love this rose gold colour. That is definitely my favourite colour out of all of them. The gold and the rose gold are my favourite ones. And yeah, so have a look around Alina's store on AliExpress and you will find, like I say, I'm not sure if she's doing a mixed bag like this, but there are certainly, pick your favourites and, you know, yeah, purchase those. I'll drop the link to a couple of them in the description box below, but obviously, like I say, head over to the store and choose which ones are your favourite. I absolutely adore them and I'm going to use them on my journal. Yeah, they'll come in handy for lots of different things. Okay, so next up I'm going to show you this heart die set. This is a when you cut the hearts, you cut inside the cardstock and outside the cardstock, so you get that stitched detail on the outside and on the inside. So if you cut an aperture with the heart, you'll get the stitched detail around the aperture, and you also get the stitched detail out of the cut piece that you've done. So yeah, they're going to be very useful. I've cut a little heart on this card here, and it's just out of some rose gold foil. It's actually this is actually, oh, what's it called, gold leaf, you know, it's like gold leaf, and I've just rubbed it onto some double-sided tape onto some cardstock, and I've got this foiled effect. So I might do a video on that at some point. So I just used the smaller heart on that card, but I should be using it for cutting apertures. And here I've used those raindrops on the card here, and I'll come to these in a minute, these dies. Okay, so yep, here are those Christmas tree dies. So you get two styles in this set. I haven't cut this one out yet, but this one is that Christmas tree there, which I think is really contemporary, and I've just cut out in that rose gold gold leaf, and I've cut out another one to give it sort of a drop shadow in grey cardstock. I've stamped the previous release Dashing Through the Snow background stamp with this script as a background, and I've also used one of Alina's previous stamp releases for the sentiment there, and I've just stamped that in a light grey ink, and yeah, I think that's a lovely, clean and simple, joyful card. I might do some more of those for Christmas this year. I think they're really pretty. But obviously you can do the foiling in different colours. So that's that die set. Absolutely stunning. I love these Christmas trees. I think they're really funky and modern, and I think they will get a lot of use. Okay, next up is this stamp set, and it's sentiments. Oh, let's see if I can just get it out. It's a bit of a tight squeeze in my packaging. So this set is snowflakes, but inside the snowflakes there are the words, you've got joy, faith, bright, believe, Noel, merry, love, peace, Santa and snow. And I've cut out the word believe, and I've done that in a dark sort of charcoal grey ink, and these all say believe, but I'm going to put them on Christmas cards, and that's why I've stamped them out and cut them out ready. So that's that one, which I think is really, really cute. Love those. Next one is from, it's quite an old release, this one is, and this is a Scrabble tile alphabet stamp set, and I think this will going to be beautiful for home decor projects. So you can put, you know, spell out words, do family trees, and you know, sort of do box frame arrangements with this, and I think that is a great addition to anybody's crafty stash. And I think yeah, I think some of the quantities of the values of the Scrabble tiles don't actually weigh up, because I think a Z and a Q is worth 10 points in Scrabble, but it's a long time since I've played Scrabble, I could be wrong. But yeah, I think they're really cute and nonetheless. And then there's this Asics Stamp Set, which I just thought was beautiful. I mean, just to stamp it on some craft cardstock in some dark brown ink, and not even colour it in, would be lovely on a card. You know, you don't need to spend hours colouring every stamp that you own. Just stamping it in some coloured ink would look really, really pretty. And I like these little stamp set, these little sentiments, wishes and everything nice. And I just think they're really lovely for simple, elegant cards. So I like that one. And then next up is another die set. I'll just remove it from inside my storage pocket. So in this you get the matten layer of a gingerbread house. This is sort of a candle in a wreath, and then this lovely sort of star. So I haven't cut these out yet, and I haven't used them, but I think they would make gorgeous gift tag ideas. So you could matten layer it and then cut another back piece out and then put some ribbon through, and you could make Christmas tags out of those quite easily, and I think they would look really nice on your presents this year. Okay, so I'll just pop that back in there. And next up is this stamp set from Alina, which is sort of it's got like a vintage feel to it, I think, and it is quite pretty. We've got some a snowman there, sort of a vintage looking Christmas tree, and then some holly, a bow, a gift, a candy cane, you know, and some stockings, and some little tiny snowflakes which you could make backgrounds out of. And I just think that is really, really, really cute. I haven't used that one, I don't think. No, I haven't. The only one I've actually used are the Poinsettia and the Snowflake die set, but I'll get to those shortly. And then next up is this sort of I think it's about 6x6 background stamp, and this one is really lovely. It's like a paisley design, or like a Nordic feel to it, and I think you could quite easily make everyday cards out of that, or Christmas cards, whatever tickles you at that time. And they'd be quite lovely to watercolour, use your alcohol markers, or even just stamp on some coloured cardstock, and you would have a beautiful background. So I really like that one. Unfortunately I haven't used it as yet, but I will. And like I say in most of my videos, please follow me on Instagram, and you'll see some examples of what I've used in each release from Alina. Unfortunately, I don't get time to use everything, but I will get around to using things as we go. Okay, next up is this gorgeous, again, it's got another vintage feel to it. You've got two different styles of Santa here. One is holding a candy cane there, and then one there is laden with gifts in his Santa sack. And then you get a lovely sentiment with a scene of trees and houses on this sentiment here. Another stocking, and then this one here, it says, "Dear Santa, I can explain," and it's a picture of Santa's face. So I don't know whether you can see that. Sorry, it's not very clear, but I have actually stamped it on an envelope, which I thought was a really good idea. So I've sort of stamped it in blue ink on this envelope there. I thought that'd be really nice on your Christmas cards. I'll show you what I've made in a moment. And then this one here, it says, "May your Christmas sparkle with moments of love, laughter and goodwill." And I've actually stamped that on the inside of a card. And I just thought that was really nice to add that addition to the inside of your cards. And I'll show you that card in a minute. Okay, and then you've got this gorgeous wreath here, and there's peace here, and there's farm fresh, Christmas trees, pine spruce, fir cedar, complimentary, apple cider and hot cocoa, cut and carry. So I just think that's gorgeous for like a vintage feel Christmas card. And life is short, eat the Christmas cookies. And there's a lovely little gingerbread man here, and some like sleigh bells around the outside of that. I thought that was really, really pretty, really, really cute, and lots of fun. So you could have fun colouring in Santa, give him a nice red jacket. I think that would look gorgeous again on craft card, and colouring with pencils, and you know, do the red and the white on his jacket and his beard. And yeah, so I'm going to do a card on craft. I'm going to do an example on craft card using one of these Santas, probably that one, coloured in with pencil. So again, follow me on Instagram and check out that. Next up, I've got some more gnomes. As you know, I've got a bit of a unhealthy obsession with gnomes at the moment. But these are again matte and layers, and they're ideal for making tags or adding onto a card. And I've got an example using that stamp set. That die set. I didn't use the round one, but I did use those two gnomes there. So I did make this card here, and I cut the matte layer out of red glitter cardstock. I cut the actual gnomes out of craft card and layered that over the top. That's one of the sentiments from my stash, and I just put ho ho ho. And on one of Alina's previous releases, you would have seen these little candy stripe clay sweeties. So I've stuck those on, and I've just used some red twine on there as well. Oh, and I stamped the background with this stamp, which has got reindeer, holly and snowflakes on it. I hope you can see that okay, and it's not glaring too much. And because I like it, because it's a landscape stamp rather than a portrait stamp. So you could have your card that way, like so. I just think that's really, really fun, really, really cute. I just stamped it in some like craft coloured ink, which matches the craft coloured cardstock. And I just think that looks, I love the red, white and craft together. I think that looks really festive, and a bit of a classic, got a bit of a classic feel to it. So that's two items that I've used in one card, and I just think those are really, really fun, really, really pretty. Okay, next up is this Poinsettia die set. I really love the feel of this. I'll just take it out of my sleeve. So you've got the 3 dies here that cut out this lovely shape, sort of a tatty looking poinsettia, and then there's these ones here, these 2 here that match those 2 that you could overlay, and they give this sort of lacy feel. So you could do, you know, mix and match them and you've also got a large and a small stamen here. Now I used, all I did was cut out that one in some red glitter cardstock again, used the small stamen here and made this, just shaped the petals slightly to make a poinsettia. And I also used, oh, where's it gone? Bear with me. I think I put it away. Yeah, here I've used some of Alina's Christmas paper as well, and the paper is gorgeous because it's got these sort of, I don't know, festive looking gingerbread houses and candy canes on it. So I just sort of did half and half and put some red ribbon across, stamped out a joy stamp from a previous release and cut out the stamen in gold. And I'm going to get onto these snowflakes in a moment, but I think they're fast becoming my favourite snowflake die set in them, and I'll show you them in a minute. But yeah, this is the gorgeous paper pad that I'll just show you. So you get 24 sheets, so there's 12 designs and you get 2 of each. So I've just got some scraps there, and I love this one. It's got little candy canes on it, little like, you know, like the ones here, the red and white ones. It's got them on. I just think that's really, really cute. I'll just give you a quick flip through. So some lovely inky backgrounds, Christmas cake, Christmas cookies, some nice stripes, festive ones there, stripes there, candy canes and candy sweets there, little snowman and holly, some cocoa jars, you know, festive houses, gingerbread houses and mason jars, a festive scene there, and some Christmas cookies. And I just think that's so, I love the colours of it because it's traditional mixed with modern, and I really, really yeah, I really like that. So I'll just put these papers away, and I always keep my scraps together as well, so you know, you never know when they might come in useful. So that's the festive paper pad, and that's a card I made, and then that's that poinsettia die set. I really, really like that. I'm going to use that one a lot because I love poinsettias on cards. Okay, and then last but not least is this gorgeous snowflake die set. So you've got this gorgeous large snowflake here, and a smaller medium sized one, and then 3 smaller ones. And what I've done to create some cards here is all I've done, I'll just grab them, sorry, one second. I'll just grab them. I've got some rainbow cards and envelopes here, and I thought rather than just go for traditional colours, I've inked up some cardstock with my ink pads, cut out 2 matching colour snowflakes, some in white. I'll grab that stamp set actually, because you've seen it. Here it is. You've seen it before, and I love these Merry Christmas, Snow, Joy, Noel, Candy and Frosty. I love the feel of the candy stripe on there. I think they're really cute. So I've used the Merry Christmas on this stamp, and then obviously I've used that Joy stamp on that one there. Okay, so back to these snowflakes. So I've cut out, I haven't cut out the large one, but I've cut out the medium one and some of the smaller ones in coloured cardstock. I've stamped that other stamp on the inside like I showed you before, and I've also used one of those other stamp sets for the envelope. And I've done that in green, in yellow, and obviously I've used some of the raindrops there, and red, and purple, and blue. So I think there's 5 quick and easy cards, just ink blended, die cut, stamped, and that's 5 cards, and I made them in no time at all. And I think even though they're not necessarily traditional colours, that you could give those out to your family and friends over Christmas, and they'd really, really like those. Okay, So that's pretty much it for today. As you can see, it was quite a large release this time, and I did get quite a few bits, and Alina kindly sent me everything I asked for. So I'm just doing a quick run through again. I absolutely love these. That I'm going to be cutting out a lot of these in different colours and different cardstocks to make gift tags, everyday stamps to make cards that are everyday, gorgeous for home decor projects, Christmas sentiments in Snowflakes, I think they're cute, and then obviously some standard shapes and some more ideas for Christmas trees. So yeah, so with those and my paper clips, I just think a fabulous release from Alina. Don't forget to look out for that sale on the 11th of November where you can save yourself some money. And yeah, that's it. Be kind to each other, and I'll see you again soon with a card tutorial or a home decor tutorial. I haven't quite made up my mind yet. So please hit subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment on what is your favourite product and what you'll be buying in the sale this year. And yeah, take care. Comment on what is your favourite product and what you'll be buying in the sale this year. And yeah, take care of yourselves. See you soon. Bye for now.